Muy buenos días a todos. ¿Qué tal estamos de sonido?
Bien, profe.
Bien,
Perfecto.
profe.
Muy buenos días a todos. Soy Yolanda López, profesora y coordinadora académica de la Escuela de Educación de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello, y les quiero dar la más cordial bienvenida a nuestro espacio EDUCAB TV Inglés. Este es un espacio único, interactivo, lúdico y pertinente, diseñado para reforzar las clases en el área de inglés y dirigido a los estudiantes de quinto año de educación media general. Nos acompaña la profesora Indira Bakchi, profesora a tiempo completo en Lane Community College, ubicado en la ciudad de Eugene, en el estado de Oregon, Estados Unidos, justamente en el área de inglés como segunda lengua y profesora voluntaria para esta iniciativa. Juntas llevamos de la mano este proyecto. En esta etapa, los estudiantes de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello, pertenecientes a la Escuela de Educación Alexandra Albornoz, Santiago Tineo y Karla Tirado, serán nuestros profesores facilitadores, que nos han creado un espacio en Google Classroom para ofrecer actividades asíncronas que complementen nuestros encuentros en Zoom. Gracias a todos y a cada uno de ustedes por estar. Bienvenidos. Les cedo la palabra a los profesores Alexandra, Karla y Santiago para dar comienzo a nuestro encuentro del día de hoy. Adelante.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to EDUCAB TV English 5th year. Today's lesson will be past perfect continuous. Okay, before we start, let me introduce myself. I will be one of your teachers. My name is Karla Tirado. I am 20 years old and I study education pedagogical science in the EDUCAB.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alexandra Albornoz. I'm 22 years old, and I also study Education Pedagogical Sciences at UCAB.
And hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm one of your teachers. You know me, and if you don't, well, I'm Santiago Tineo. I'm 22 years old, and I'm also studying Education in Pedagogical Sciences in the UCAB.
Okay, before we start, we have to remember you can ask if you have any questions, raise your hand to participate, and keep your microphone on mute if you're not participating. Also, we have to remember in our class we will get to learn all together, create an environment of trust, respect each other, and obviously have fun. Okay. Today's lesson objectives will be recognize when to use past perfect continuous, identify the structure of past perfect continuous, construct sentence using past perfect continuous, and analyze the different uses of past perfect continuous. Okay, but before we start, let's do a review of the other lesson of the last week, present perfect continuous. We're gonna do an activity with you. The activity consists to reorder the sentence. We're going to do it all together. You can participate in the chat or open your microphone to tell me the answer that you would think it could be. You can see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Let's start. Okay, someone in Colegio San Gabriel could tell me how we can reorder this sentence?
Colegio San Gabriel. Colegio San Gabriel.
I'm here. Wait a minute.
Okay. Let's repeat the instruction.
Okay, San Gabriel, someone could tell me how we can reorder this sentence, please?
We have been mountain climbing for 2 days. These 2 days.
You can repeat, please?
We have been mountain climbing for. We have been mountain climbing for these 2 days.
Climbing this mountain for 2 days. Okay, good job. Let's go to the next sentence. Santiago, you can tell me how we can reorder this sentence, please?
Yes, of course. So let me see. Okay, I have been studying math since Monday.
Studying math. Okay, good job, Santiago. Thanks to participating. Alexandra, you can tell me how we can reorder this sentence, please?
Yes, of course. Okay, I think we should put what first. Okay, what have you been doing exactly?
Okay. Let me try this for myself. It's a question. So if we are doing a question, we have to put first the has. So then we put the subject. So, has she been, yes, of course, training lately? Okay, someone in Colegio San Gabriel could tell me how we can reorder this sentence, please? You can repeat, please, or get closer to the microphone. He has. He has been listening to heavy metal. Oops, I get it wrong. Okay, all day. Thanks, Colegio San Gabriel. Okay, let's go to the next sentence. Alexandra, you can tell me how we can reorder this sentence, please?
Okay. I think is my cat.
My cat
Has been, yes, sleeping on my bed.
Okay, thanks, Alexandra.
You're welcome.
Santiago, you can tell me how we can reorder this sentence, please?
Sure. Let me see what I can see here. I have been living here since I was a child.
Okay, I was a child. Perfect, Santiago. Okay,
You're welcome.
Let's go to the last one. I will do it for myself. Well, this is an affirmative sentence, so the subject will go first. Then we have been, then the verb, and the complement in the sea. They have been swimming in the sea. Let's see our punctuation. Oh, we got 91. I think it's a good job. I don't know. Let's go back to the presentation. Okay. let's start with today's lesson. What is the past perfect continuous? Past perfect continuous, also known as past perfect progressive tense, tell us that an action was taking place until another action occurred. This sounds familiar for present perfect continuous, but have a big difference that we can see in the other slides.
Okay, let's see the uses of past perfect continuous. We have two uses. The first one, let's see. To refer to an ongoing action that ended before another action or event in the past. Something started in the past and continued up until another time in the past. However, the duration does not continue until now. It stops before something else in the past. Okay, let's see an example so we can see it more clear. Karla, could you read the example we have here?
Yes, of course. Mike wants to sit down because he had been standing all day at work.
Okay, thank you. Now we can see we use he had been standing, okay? We use had, this is the past, so we can see a little difference between present perfect continuous, right? So next page, please. Okay, we can see the second use of past perfect continuous. We have cause and effect in the past. Using the past perfect continuous before another action in the past is a good way to show cause and effect. What happened here? Okay, thank you. We have the first example. Betty failed the final test because she had not been attending class. We can see here cause and effect. What is the cause? Betty failed the final test. And what is the effect? No, sorry. sorry. The effect is failed the final test. And the cause is not attending to class. Now, someone in Colegio San Gabriel could read the second example, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Jason was tired because he had been jogging.
Okay, thank you. It was nice. So can you tell me the effect of this example?
He had been jogging.
Okay. And the cause?
Tired.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Can go to the next page, please. Okay, here we can see a difference between the past perfect continuous and the present perfect continuous. We can see an example of past perfect continuous. Sam gained weight because he had been overeating. So you can see he was being overeating, okay, but this is not happening anymore. This action stopped, so it belongs to the past. And now we can see the example of present perfect continuous. Julia has been waiting for you for over an hour. Okay, we can see the past. She started waiting for the guy. And 1 hour later, she's still waiting. So we can see something that started in the past. And now we can see this still happening in the present. Okay. And if you have any question, you can ask, don't worry. So let's continue, please. Okay, now we are going to study the structure of past perfect continuous in the formation of sentences. Go ahead, please. Okay, the affirmative way. Well, affirmative structure. Okay, we have the formula. We have subject plus had been plus verb in ing plus the complement. Now, Karla, could you read the example we have?
Yes. Carlos had been reading a fantasy book.
Yes, thank you. As we can see, the subject is Carlos. We use the had been. We have the verb in ing. We have the verb reading. And the complement, that is a fantasy book. Okay, Santiago, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, could you give another example of the affirmative form?
Oh, yeah, let me think. Let's see. Well, Samantha had been training a lot for the marathon.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you. And now you see we have a title here. We have Fire and Blood. What is that? This is a book, and my partner Santiago is going to talk about a little about it. So go ahead, Santiago.
Yes, thank you. Well, as my partner said, that's a title of a book, Fire and Blood. It's actually the prequel to the Game of Thrones book. It starts 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones. And I have been enjoying a lot this book. I recommend it. You guys maybe know about it because of the show House of the Dragon. But well, I wanted to take a few minutes talking about this because of the importance of reading to learn a new language. It's really useful to learn about more vocabulary and that type of things that at the end really help us all to get to learn the right way a new language. And well, that's everything I was going to say about this book. I believe we can continue. Okay, now for the negative way, we also have our formula. The subject plus the hadn't been plus the verb in ing plus the complement. So we have an example here. Teacher Yolanda, could you please read it?
Of course, it's a pleasure. Laura had not been sleeping lately.
That's correct. Thank you. Well, as you can see there, we have the subject, Laura, the hadn't been. In this case, we put had not been. Remember that the hadn't, it's really informal. So if you're going to write an essay or something formal, you should put the had not been instead of the hadn't been. And well, if we continue, we can see we have the verb in ing, sleeping, and the complement, lately. And we also have a picture of a girl who is sleeping while she's standing. Okay, now, and for the interrogative way, let's see our formula again. So we have the had or hadn't plus the subject plus been plus a verb in ing plus the complement plus the question mark. So someone from Colegio San Gabriel could please read the example.
Have you been eating properly?
Exactly, thanks. So we could also change this example if we ask it this way. Hadn't you been as eating properly? We put this exact example so you could see both ways. And well, we also put some delicious looking food in the slides. And well, before we continue, Karla, could you give us another example of the interrogative, please?
Okay, let me think. Let me think a little bit. Had you been training a lot? Give me a sec. Okay. Had you been
Don't
training
worry.
a lot? Okay. Yeah, it could be, had you been training a lot?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, so how do we answer to questions? Well, we have here first another question. So someone is asking us, had you been training for the marathon? And well, you can see our formula to answer. We can answer with a yes or no, plus a comma, plus a personal pronoun, plus had or hadn't. And we can answer, well, following this formula with a yes, I had, or a no, I hadn't, if we are answering in a short way. But if we want to answer in a long way, we have the yes, I had been training for the marathon, or no, I hadn't been training for the marathon.
Hi guys, now it's time for some exercises. We can, okay, it's about completing sentences, okay? We have the first one.
It's
I
possible, sorry, it's possible to put the link in our chat.
Yes. Maybe put it a
Yes.
little bigger because it's small.
Because with the chat, they can go. Colegio San Gabriel, we invited all of you to participate in this activity, okay? So,
Okay, we have the first sentence. I work all day, so I didn't want to go out. What do you think it could be?
Well, I guess is I had been working all day, so I didn't want to go out.
Okay, that's nice. Let's check.
Yes, I got correct.
Okay, fine. Now the second one. And
Colegio,
slept for 10 hours when I woke her. What do you think? We can
Colegio
complete.
San Gabriel, go ahead.
She had been sleeping.
Okay, nice. That's fine. So let's wait and check, please. Yes. Thank you. Now, another person in Colegio San Gabriel. Let's see the third sentence we have. They lived in Beijing for 3 years when he lost his job. What do you think?
They have been. They has been living.
Okay, you said has, right? Okay, let's see. No, that's not good. Remember, you can say has. You have to say had because we are talking about the past. Okay? Now, another person in Colegio San Gabriel. Let's see the fourth sentence we have. When we meet, you work at that company for 6 months. Okay. What do you think?
Okay, Colegio San Gabriel, we are waiting for your answer. Colegio San Gabriel. You need to talk very close to the microphone, okay? Because if not, we can't hear you very well.
Okay. You can repeat the verb, please, because I can see it.
Sorry, that is number 4. We are in number 4.
Yes.
The sentence is, when we met you, we have to put something here. Work is the verb at the company for 6 months.
Sorry, the person in Colegio San Gabriel, can you repeat, please? Okay, let's check, please. All right, yes, that's correct. And now the number 5. We, space, eat all day, so we felt a bit ill. Santiago, can you help me?
Yes, of course. Let me see. So we had been eating all day.
Okay, let's see. Yes, that's correct. We had been eating all day. Yes. Now number 6. He was red in the face because he space run. Karla, can you help me here?
Yes, of course. I
Okay.
guess is he was red in the face because he had been running.
Okay.
Running, no, it's running. Give me a sec. Okay,
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
I
let's
got
read the
correct.
sentence. Okay. He was red in the face because he had been running. Yes. As you can see, we use always had because we are talking about the past. Don't forget that. Okay, now the number 7. It, space, rain, and the road was covered in water. Okay, maybe teacher Yolanda, you can help me here?
Of course, it's a pleasure.
Okay.
It had been raining and the road was covered in water.
Okay, that's nice. Let's check. Yes, it had been raining and the road was covered in water. Thank you. Number 8. I was really tired because I, space, study. Colegio San Gabriel, are you there? Can you help me here?
I was really tired because I was studying.
Okay, I was. Let's see what happened here. Okay, no. Okay, let's see what's wrong here. You said was. Okay, we're talking about the past, but we use had, okay? We always have to use the word had. Don't forget. It's okay?
Did we finish?
I don't know what happened here.
No, it's a sponsor who pop up.
Okay, we can continue. And we have two more and we end, okay? Number 9, we space go out for 3 years when we got married, sorry. And Carla, can you help me?
Yes, of course. Let me check.
Okay.
We had been going out for 3 years when we got married. Let's check.
Yes,
I got
you have the
right.
reason. Remember, use had, okay? Always had. And now the last one, eat space snow for 3 days. What happens here? I think I can do this. Let's see. It had been snowing, maybe. Okay. Yes, it was good. It had been snowing for 3 days. Okay, with this, we can continue the class. Remember, if you have any question, you can ask. It's no problem with that. And thanks for your participation.
Santiago, are you there?
Okay, I think Santiago is not here. He has connection problems. So, Carla, I think you can continue with this activity. What do you think?
Yes, of course. No problem. Okay. We got this activity to exchange the structure of the sentence. We have some sentence in different cases, so we have to turn them in or affirmative or negative or interrogative way. So let's do it together. Give me a sign to activate the answer. Okay. Someone in Colegio. No, this is not. Okay. Someone in Colegio San Gabriel could tell me how we can change Karla had been buying into a negative way, please? Colegio San Gabriel.
Carlos had been buying. Carlos
You can.
buying.
You said had. When trying to turn this into a negative way, the sentence that you told me is affirmative. Please, you can tell me the sentence in negative form, please.
Carlos had not been buying.
Okay, perfect. Give me a sec.
Guys, you
Then-
can also use the chat
Yeah.
if you want to.
Bye. Okay. Alexandra, you can tell me how we put this sentence in interrogative way, please?
Okay, let me think. Interrogative form. Okay. Had Carlos been buying?
Yes. Good job, Alexandra.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, teacher Yolanda, you can tell me how we can turn this sentence, Karla had been swimming, into affirmative way, please?
Of course, it's a pleasure. Well, Karla, let's see. Karla had been swimming.
Yes, that is correct. Thanks, teacher Yolanda.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. Let me try this interactive way. Let me do it. We are interactive, so had have to be first. Then the subject, therefore the been, and the verb in this case, swimming. Okay. Someone in San Gabriel could tell me how we can turn the sentence "how Ronnie have been eating" into affirmative form, please? Colegio San Gabriel, are you there?
Ronnie had been eating.
You can repeat, please, closer to the microphone.
Ronnie had been eating.
Yes. Okay, let me take it. Give me a sec. Ronnie.
Guys.
Thanks. Okay, Ronnie had been eating. Okay. Alexandra, you can tell me how we can turn this sentence into a negative form, please?
Yes. Let's see. Ronnie had not been eating.
Yes, that is correct. Thanks, Alexandra.
You're welcome.
Okay. Teacher Yolanda, you can tell me how we can turn Gabriel had been drawing into a negative form, please?
Of course. Gabriel had not been drawing.
Give me a sec. Had not been drawing. Okay, that is correct. Thanks, Teacher Yolanda.
It's a pleasure.
Let me do this last one. Okay, again, we're in interactive way. So the first step is put the had, then the subject, who is Gabriel. Gabriel, therefore we put been and drawing. Right. Okay. Oh, and the question mark. I forgot this. Why anyone told me that I forgot the question mark?
Sorry, Karla.
Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, let's go to the other activity. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh, let me. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Stop. Sure. Okay. Okay. You can see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. For you, we have a reading conversation to practice our vocabulary. So someone in Colegio San Gabriel could tell me what is doing this girl? What you think is his job or something else?
I can see.
You can repeat, please. Okay, maybe you will write this in the chat, please.
Colegio San Gabriel, pay attention for the instruction, okay? And participate.
Okay, we can see a photo of a girl and see that she has fun. Alexandra, what do you think is her job?
Okay, seeing this, I could say something like influencer, someone that
Yeah.
works with social media, maybe.
Yes, I think so, because she got a phone, like she's taking a selfie, so maybe she's a social media influencer. So let's start this reading, please. Okay, colleague San Gabriel, someone will try to read this first paragraph, please.
Colegio San Gabriel, we wait for you to help us reading this activity, okay? One of you to read this activity. Which one are going to read this text?
Okay, Alexandra, you can read the first paragraph, please.
Okay, no problem. It is estimated that about 40% of the world's population use social media. And many of these billions of social media users look up to influencers to help them decide what to buy and what trends to follow. Sorry, and what trends to follow.
Thanks, Alexandra. Well, let me try this next paragraph for myself. So, what is an influencer and how do we become one? An influencer is a person who can influence decisions of others for their the decision of their followers because of their relationship with their audience and their knowledge and experience is in a particular area. Example, fashion, travel, or technology. Teacher Yolanda, you can read the next paragraph, please.
It's a pleasure. Let's see. Influencers often have a large following of people who pay close attention to their views. They have the power to persuade people to buy things, and influencers are now seen by many companies as a direct way to consumers' hearts. Brands are not asking powerful influencers to market their products, with some influencers charging up to $2,500 for one social media post. It is no surprise that more and more people are keen to become influencers too. If you are one of them, then here are 5 tips on how to do it. Let's see.
That is a lot of money. Thanks to participate, Teacher Yolanda.
Thank
Santiago,
you.
You can read the first step, please.
Hi.
Oh, there, thank you. I couldn't speak. So you are in the first one, right? The choose your
Yes.
niche.
Yes.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Well, what is the area that you know most about? What do you feel most excited talking about? Find the specific area that you are most interested in and develop it.
Okay, thanks, Santiago. I will read the second one. Choose your medium and write an interesting bio. Most influencers these days are bloggers or microbloggers. Decide which medium such as your own online blog, Instagram or Snapchat, is the best way to connect with your followers and chat about your niche area. When you have to done that, write an attention writing bio that describes you and your specialty area in an interesting and unique way. Make sure that people who is reading your bio will want to follow you. Alexandra, you can read the third tip, please.
Okay. post regularly and consistently. Many influencers post daily on their social media accounts. The more you post, the more likely people will follow you. Also, ensure that your posts are consistent and possibly follow a theme.
Okay. Let's check. Santiago, you can read the next one, please.
Thanks again. I couldn't talk. I think I need to be a co-host, but okay. Tell an interesting story. Whether it is a photo or a comment that you are posting, use it to tell a story that will catch the attention of your followers and help them connect with you.
Thanks, Santiago. Teacher Yolanda, you can read the next one, please.
Number 5.
Yes.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Well, number 5, make sure people can easily find your content. Publicize your post on a variety of social media. Use hashtags and catchy types and make sure that they can be easily found. There is no point writing the most exciting bio posts or posting the most attractive photographs if no one is going to see them. Most importantly, if you want to become a social media influencer, you need to have patience. Keep posting and your following will gradually increase. Good luck. Good luck.
Teacher Yolanda. Thanks. Well, I think it's a very interesting topic because social media is so new. So, Santiago, what do you think about to be a social media one influencer?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I actually don't know. It's really curious. I believe that you have to be really responsible if you are an influencer, because a lot of people take your opinion seriously, you know? And you have to be careful with the things you say. But at the same time, I believe they are really useful because they can help us out with reviews. Like if you want to buy clothes or a game or anything, they usually tell us their honest opinion about it, and we can, you know, like get to our own conclusions about the product. And it's something really curious that is spreading recently.
Yes. Well, let's do the activities for this reading. So I hope that you pay attention of the reading. Because San Gabriel, you can tell me the question of this first, the answer of this first question. A social media influencer is not someone who, what is not a social media influencer? You can tell me.
Colegio San Gabriel. Now we are checking the reading with these tasks. Let's see what is your answer. You need to talk very close to the microphone because if not, we can't hear you very well.
Okay, I think they choose the last one, I guess.
The last ones.
Yes, right?
That is the last one?
Maybe you should try to write the answer in the chat because we do have so many problems with the microphone.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay. Companies want to use influencers to help. Santiago, you can tell me what you think is the answer?
Well, I believe it's the first one. Sell their products to their followers.
Okay, let's do the third one. I want to do that. If you want to be an influencer, your bio on your social media account shouldn't say who you are, talk about your niche area, be interesting, be the same as other people's bios. If I want to be an influencer, I want to be recognized, so I think it's not be the same as other people's bios. Let's continue. Alexandra, you can tell me the answer of this question, please? You should make sure that your posts.
Okay. I think every day for the first month. Maybe.
Okay. The second answer.
Yes.
Okay. Teacher Yolanda, you can tell me what do you think is the answer of this question? You can make sure that people find your post by.
Let's see. I think the first one, using hashtags.
Okay, using hashtags. Let's continue. What should the title of this blog post be? Let me try this for myself. Alexandra wants to participate. You can write in the chat if you think it's the first, the second, the third, or the fourth one.
Which one is the correct one?
The picture is confused.
Which one?
I can see the
Which one?
You can put on the chat, please. Okay, let's try this. What should the title of this blog spot be? 5 ways to influence people. Oh, it's the title of the reading. 5 types to become a social media influencer. I don't remember, but I think it's the third one. 5 tips of becoming a social media influencer. Oh, we got finished. Let's see our results. Okay, we have 3 of 6. Let's check in what we got wrong. We got the last one correct. Okay, this one is incorrect. Okay, this one's correct too. We have this correct.
Oh, I was wrong.
Oh,
Yes.
Don't worry, Alessandra.
I was wrong too.
Don't worry, we have to practice, but don't worry. Okay, let's go back to the presentation.
Okay, now, so, well, remember guys to subscribe to our channel in YouTube. That way you will not miss any class. And also remember to enter our Google Classroom where you can find the recordings, activities to practice, the slides, and maybe some things that can help you guys get better with each lesson. And as you know, just get to learn better this new language. Okay, and we also have a recommendation for you. Listen to songs in English while you read the lyrics and try to sing. This way you can improve your pronunciation and learn new words. I believe both teacher Karla and Alexandra have more to say about this.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Well, in my case, you You can go first, Alexandra, if you want.
Okay, thank you. Well, I wrote this because I thought it's important for you. I always give this recommendation to all my students because listening to music in English is a great way to improve the pronunciation. You can learn new words, ways of saying things in English, maybe more casual and not too formal. So many ways to say things. For example, in United States, they don't say things like "I want to go." They say things like "I wanna go." You understand? So it would be good. You can watch videos on YouTube with the lyrics, and that helps a lot.
Yes, in my case, I start to learn English with songs of One Direction, and this give you more vocabulary and some informal ways to talk about it, because it's important to practice your grammar, obviously, and write correctly the idiom, but it's important to have more involved when you try to use your new idioms. So it's a good recommendation.
Okay, we can continue, I guess. I see Colegio San Gabriel is not here anymore. We miss you guys.
Yeah, well, anyways, we see you next Friday at 11 a.m. as always. I also want to say that, well, we will put the reading comprehension in the Google Classroom because there is a second activity that you can use to practice by yourself. So we are going to leave that there. So make sure to check the classroom frequently in case we add more things. Bye guys. Thank you for being here with us.
Yes, see you
Bye.
Friday.
Bye. Thank you
Take
very much.
care.
And don't
Bye.
forget to visit our classroom. Bye, guys.
Okay. Thank you very much for attending our class, and we wait for you next Friday. Thank you.